know when you wake up so hungry? That is literally me. Good morning, guys, and welcome back to the UK. I spent the last 2 weeks in Seoul in South Korea. If you watched my last 2 vlogs or you followed along on Instagram, you know I was in South Korea with Angelo. We had literally the best time, and yeah, feeling super refreshed. Like we both didn't do any work. Slightly jet lagged, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I look quite tired. I did just wake up. But yeah, I'm just making my oats. This morning I've just made my coffee. You will have seen I put the coffee in, and also my overhead powder. I don't have milk made up at the moment because I just haven't got around to doing it. I feel like I've got so much stuff to do and I'm a tiny weeny bit stressed, dare I say. So we are going away at the end of this week on Saturday to run a half marathon in Belgium, and then we are going away on one more trip before the end of the year as well, which is super exciting, for another race that has been kind of spontaneously organized. But yeah, for now we're just focusing on this week. I am back to work. I was back to work on Monday, working for Ali, but it's my last day script writing this week. I was going to work 4 days because I don't get like paid holiday, but I feel like I need 2 days this week to work on like my own stuff. So yeah, 3 days with Ali, 2 days on my stuff this week. Sorry, I'm trying to mix my very thick oats, which you guys know I love to make, in my coconut bowl. I have affiliate discount links for coconut bowls and overhead down below if you are interested. But yeah, I have peanut butter. This is a massive tub of Meridian that we got reduced, and I have a banana, PB and banana. I ran out of almond butter yesterday, which is kind of sad because I personally prefer almond. But peanut is still very good. I just need to mix this because it has not been mixed in a while. Okay, banana, and we have some peanut butter. Oh. Okay, oops. I actually wrote a lot of scripts before I went away. Like, I finished a ton, to be honest with you, which means that we're really ahead for the rest of this year, which is amazing. And that means that I'm working on a little side project. It's a series of videos, actually, 3 videos that we are planning, all about kind of Ali's book sort of thing. So what is going on here?
This is not a proposal that gets me excited. And I looked at your videos and I immediately, I was like, this is great. From your videos, I was like, I immediately get it. And I'm excited.
So Ali's written a book. Ali Abdaal, if you didn't know, I am his YouTube researcher and scriptwriter. He's written the book called Feel Good Productivity, and I was basically looking through like archived footage when he was writing.
Like Cal Newport and digital minimalism, I think he did okay, but like he's the deep work guy now. Like he's a deep work guy forever. And the reader will find the thing that's useful to the reader somewhere in there. Does that make sense?
Something that Ali talks a lot about, and it's what I've learned through working with him, is to always try and ask the question, you know, what would this look like if it were fun? So sometimes when I'm stressed in particular, you know, I ask myself that question, and it reminds me to bring out the joy in the learning, because I'm always learning when I'm writing and researching. And as I said, it like reduces the stress if I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed.
I've come downstairs because I'm the only one in the house right now, and my room is like so messy right now. I'm just gonna do some organization, which I was gonna do first thing this morning, but kind of got stuck into work. Hello ladies, you want to say hi? So that's Barley, that's Jimmy. Hello ladies. Yes, I know. I missed these 2 when I was away. Also Milka, who's upstairs asleep. Hello. Barley will always go and sit in this bed. Java will always have this massive toy. I really feel like today is running away from me, and I'm like running out of time. You're probably gonna hear tiptoeing all over the floor. Java just like parades around with her toy, and it takes her a long time to like settle down. She's just an overly excited dog. Like Barley is already just like cleaning in her bed like this. I don't know what she's doing. Barley, what are you doing? One of the things I was so excited about when I got back was just like getting stuck into, yes, not only work, but like organizing my life and everything. If you followed like my videos for the past like 2 years or something, you'll know that I like planned religiously in my bullet journal. I planned on a weekly basis, and that like really changed the game for me over sort of daily planning. She shouldn't really do this, but you know, let's not tell mum, huh? But yeah, I planned in my bullet journal, and then I made the transition actually to digital planning, so digital weekly planning. I'm gonna say at the start of this year I really made the transition and I've been sort of doing that since, just because I can access like my notes on my phone and Google Calendar from everywhere. Molly, like I'm really trying to speak here. You can tell how organized and productive someone is just by looking at their calendar. This is something I learned from near Eyal, who wrote Indistractable. The opposite of distraction is not focus, it's traction. So distraction is anything that pulls you away from your goals, and traction is anything that pulls you towards your goals, sort of like a magnet. And time boxing is this really clever way of planning your day, planning your work, planning your time. You basically schedule tasks at distinct time points in the day. You sort of block things out. And that is something I've been doing digitally now, as I said, since like the start of this year, and it's really changed the game for me. But it's got to the point where like my organization and my time blocking right now is quite messy. So I have like my notes on my phone, Apple Notes, I have Google Calendar, I have my emails, I have Slack, I have Notion, I have so many different platforms, and it's just like really messy. I recently had this email though from Akiflow, and I was just so excited to try out this platform. I haven't been using it for too long, but like I can already tell that this platform is just so insanely cool. Akiflow is essentially this organizational tool, and it's a really intuitive way to time block. It is amazing because it integrates all of the platforms that I just mentioned. So like Notion, Slack, Gmail, Google Calendar, Todoist, all of the different apps that you use, you can integrate them into a single platform. I'm just going to show you guys what I've been sort of setting up recently. You can, if you are really confused, and this is something I did and I found super useful, you can book a free one-on-one onboarding call with them. So they will go through like everything you need to know about the platform and show you how it works. They kind of use the same systems as David Allen, who wrote a book called Getting Things Done. So this is my calendar view on the right hand side, and then on the left hand side I have my today view. You also have the universal inbox. So this is where you do step number 1, which is capturing. So the goal is to basically capture everything that you need to do. Stuff that you are storing in your brain, it needs to go into your universal inbox, because you know, you need to use your mind to get things off your mind. That's a quote from David Allen's book. Step number 2 then is process. And the goal here with this step is to get to a state called inbox 0. Now that doesn't mean I need to do everything right now. That's impossible for me to do all of these things at once. You either need to complete them or you need to schedule them somewhere in your calendar. That is what processing is all about. It's sort of like planning when you're gonna do it. And then step number 3 is just getting things done. So following your Akiflow, following your plan, and doing the things you said you were gonna do. I'm now gonna show you guys how I'm gonna organize my to-do list for today. But yeah, this is what I'm currently looking at. My calendar, my today view, my to-do list. I'm gonna drag dog walks and put it in at 5 till 6. It will take me an hour. So that's at 5. And then I'm gonna do a stretching and mobility session probably after that. So yeah, for an hour, 6 to 7. After I've added the video voiceover, I haven't made this a to-do list item yet, but like, let's say I want a block of time, because I do want a block of time to do some organization. Like my room is a mess right now. I need to pack for going into London and then the half marathon this evening. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on this block here and I'm gonna make it a time slot. So this is gonna be an organization time slot. I'm doing this thing at home, so that's my home project, or my home projects. And I can add tasks within this time block. So what I need to do is I need to sterilize my menstrual cup, female things. I need to clean room. I'm actually gonna put Hoover room because I don't have time to do a full clean. I just would like to Hoover it and get rid of some of the hair. And then I need to pack for London and half marathon, because yeah, going straight from London to the half marathon. Akiflow has new like AI features, and it will like assign a to-do list item to a particular project. So it's trying to learn about me. Like the more you use Akiflow, the better it's gonna get. Let's say you don't end up getting something done, you can like replan the task. So like, let's say I didn't reply to Slack messages this morning, I can reschedule that. So I can click on it, and if you click these 3 dots here, you can click a replan. So either later today or tomorrow or like next week sort of thing. Let's say you're not on Akiflow and then something just comes to mind and you need to collect that information. You can press the shortcut, you can customize this, but I think mine is Command E, and then it brings up the Akiflow command bar. Train to London, and then I can write tomorrow at, what time will I be going on the train? 8 AM. Enter, and then it creates that task for you. So if I then go to Akiflow, it's already added that task to my calendar. So it's really intuitive, and you can just use like natural language to write whatever you need to do, and it puts it in your calendar, which is just insanely cool. I love this platform. So if you guys want to try out Akiflow, there is a link in my description box. You can start a free trial. Definitely make use of the onboarding call just to like familiarize yourself with everything. Shout out as well to Akiflow for like reaching out to me and introducing me to this tool, because without that email I wouldn't know about this and I wouldn't be able to share it with you guys. So yeah, definitely click the link, try it out, and yeah, I'm now gonna go back upstairs I think and get ready for my run so I'm not like too late with everything.
I feel like I literally spoke Akiflow into existence, because not long ago I was like, I really want a calendar app that allows me to time block and then add to-do list tasks within those time blocks. So it's just incredible. And as I said, planning is so important. I feel like one of the reasons I felt quite stressed this week was because I didn't do a big planning session at the start of the week. I was only really doing it midweek. It slipped my mind coming home from traveling and all that stuff, but when I'm in my routine, I like to do my planning every evening before the next day and a big planning session before the start of each week.
Aloha everybody! Obviously we have the Alpha Flies, which I bought in South Korea. Got them for £100 cheaper, which is insane. Kind of doesn't match the orange top. Anyway, the plate is so stiff. It's a carbon plated shoe. So for like racing, for sessions and stuff like that. And obviously today I am doing 10 by 400 meters. Not sure whether to wear black or white socks on the day, because obviously the trainers are white and I feel like white looks a bit more seamless and black is a bit like not really sure, but they are so nice the way like it just hugs your foot. They also have the lock thing that you can do, the lace lock. I've never really used that, but maybe I should try it. But yeah, these are the Alpha Fly 3s. They do look kind of crazy, but yeah, they're my second ever pair of carbon plated shoes. I've only ever had the New Balance Fuel Cells, and they were just getting old. The plate was really worn down. Hopefully it helps me out a little bit on Sunday. Obviously the shoe is not gonna run the race for you, but you know, it'll just like help out because of the energy return is what people call it. Basically it propels you forwards, kind of helps slow the leg fatigue and whatever, but oops. It's pretty sunny. Shoot, I don't have my glasses. Can I do it without glasses? No, I can't need my glasses. I spent like 15 minutes faffing, deciding which socks to wear and which I was gonna wear on Sunday. So this is gonna be quite tight. Like, I have a meeting at 2 and I basically went out 5 to 1. And this run has breaks in it because I do 10 sprints with the rest, but hopefully we'll get it done. I'm also very glad I put sunglasses on because it's not only windy but pretty sunny today. Quite warm. I should have wore a vest up. My legs are so, well, they're just fatiguing quite quickly today. Like my last few have been quite slow. They're just slower than my first. I don't know, I haven't done this workout in a while, so maybe I started too fast, got a bit excited in my shoes. But yeah, I have 36 seconds left. I have one more. I'm gonna jump on this call looking like a bright red tomato. It's 2:02, like that is not bad. Where's the zoom? Tintin's not even there. Wow, I'm actually early. Definitely wasn't my best 400 meter sprints workout, but you know, it is what it is. Can't overthink it, to be honest with you. I'm working on this week, just like envisioning me doing the race, working hard, what's gonna happen when I, you know, get tired and it gets really tough. And yeah, I recently did research for like a goal setting kind of video, and instead of visualizing like the end goal, like the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, often we're told to like visualize, you know, you finishing the race, or visualize you opening the A-star grade at the end of your exam or whatever, or the first class degree. Instead of doing that, what's more effective is visualizing yourself like actually doing the thing that's gonna allow you to achieve that goal. So for me, it's like visualizing me actually running the race and working hard and going through those 5K chunks that I'm gonna break it down into, what I'm gonna do when it gets hard, like how I'm going to control my breathing, keep my form on point and stuff like this. You have to visualize the process, not the outcome, because if you visualize the outcome, research shows that it decreases your energy and motivation to want to actually achieve that goal. But if you visualize the process instead, you are more motivated and more energized, because you can kind of see this gap between where you want to be and where you are right now. So, you know, reality hits. It's like I have to put in the work and the time and the effort if I want to achieve this. So I visualize the process, and that's what I've been trying to do this week on my runs, when I'm just sort of like thinking in my own head. Oh my god, Tintin messaged me at 1:39 and I didn't see it, starting at 2:15. Great. Yeah, sure, no worries. I can grab a bagel and stuff. Woo!
Have you had time to look at what I've written? If not, don't worry.
Yeah, I read it in my little 15-minute reader. The struggle is I don't firmly establish for myself that this is a level 3, so like, don't go overboard sort of thing. And I think even just that like little mindset tweak from the get-go will really help, being like, this is level 3. It's not supposed to be like hugely long. Sit. Down. Down. Good girls, down. Excuse me, get down. Wait. 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 Have it. Good girls. The responsibilities when mom's not here. Okay, I'm gonna have some lunch like really quickly and then get back to work. Yeah, very good meeting. We'll update one-on-one, which I have every month with Tintin, who's basically like my manager.
So I had some leftovers for lunch, and then afterwards I decided to make myself a smoothie. So I added some milk, mango and cherries and a banana, and then some protein powder, so a mix of unflavored soy protein and brown rice protein, as well as some flax seeds. I get a lot of like my Whole Foods and stuff from a website called Buy Whole Foods online. It's honestly so good, and you can buy things for like whole food prices in bulk, so it's a lot cheaper than in regular supermarkets, which often just charge you extortionate prices.
That tastes pretty good.
So yeah, I would recommend that, and my smoothie, even though I winged it, tasted so good. It was exactly what I kind of craved and wanted, and I just took that up to my room so I could sip on that and just continue writing and researching for the video.
If I stop, is that wind? I don't know. It's still very, very, very windy, but it's actually a really nice temperature. I feel like if I stop walking, it will minimize the wind. But yeah, Mum has taken Bali and Java out on walks. They are walked individually still because they're just crazy and it's really hard to walk them both at the same time. But yeah, I'm going on a walk anyway. I'm gonna go to like the shops and get a sweet potato because there aren't any in the house and I really fancy one this evening. But yeah, I have this really cute tote bag. It's like from John Lewis. I love penguins. They've like forever been my favorite animal. Yeah, it's super windy when I walk. If I walk kind of slowly, hopefully it isn't too noisy, but I do have a road to my what's that, my left? I'm so bad with left and right. Oh, we have a little horse. Hello. They really don't want to say anything to me. Swooshing its tail. Being out in nature and fresh air honestly helps with my stress levels so much. I just feel a lot calmer after being outside. And then I decided to do the hoovering of my room straight away when I got back instead of leaving it to the last thing I did in my evening, because cleaning is one of those things that I don't particularly enjoy, and I kind of felt like cleaning as soon as I got back, so I needed to sort of jump on that little bit of motivation. And then after that I packed all of my stuff for going away to run the half marathon in Antwerp in Belgium, and then before I sat down and did some editing, I just did my strength and mobility work just on my mat, my yoga mat in my room.
Obviously, leading up to the race, I was trying to get my body as recovered as possible, so just taking it easy, having a down week, so not doing as much running. I was still trying to do my push-ups. I've recently been able to do those, and yeah, as I said, like doing mobility, stretching, rolling, and using my massage gun.
We have reached the time in the evening when I come and sit on my big flexi sport chair. So I'm currently working on the second South Korea vlog, which will be out by the time this one is out. But yeah, I particularly wanted to add the voiceover today and then do a bit of the like fine editing, but it will probably be finished tomorrow. I did some things in this block actually. When I got back from the walk, I cleaned my room and I also packed pretty much, so you can tick that off. And yeah, here we are on Final Cut Pro, just sort of like gonna work through this video essentially. I just covered my food in nutritional yeast, but yeah, I have veg soy chunks, which I really like, sweet potato, and yeah, basically that's what we have. We have some ketchup and pickles, because I've been obsessed with pickles since day one. Literally since I came out of the womb. I kind of sometimes like to see what my hair does without even the gel. You can see that it tries to like do the same thing, but it just doesn't look, I don't know, as like set in stone. And yeah, felt productive, you know, stress levels, they're okay. I just now was like, oh my gosh, I need to edit this, and then I need to edit that for that deadline, and then this, and then that. And I was thinking about all the things that I haven't done, but reminders that nothing really matters when you zoom out, and you know, I'm not storing it in my head, it's offloaded. The sooner you offload the things you need to do, immediately you'll feel so much less stressed, because keeping those open loops, it's not good for you. Your brain will keep reminding you that it's not done, and you don't have to do it straight away. You just need to know when you're going to do it and have a plan for it. So yeah, number one tip from this video. The next video will obviously be the half marathon vlog from Belgium. We are going all the way to Antwerp on the Eurostar, which is really fun. Definitely like this video if you enjoyed it. As I say, it helps me stay consistent in my posting and keep these videos coming for you guys. If you are new and you want to subscribe, feel free to do that. And yeah, as always, I will leave you with the random bloopers of the video and speak to you very soon in another video. Bye guys. It's actually really warm in this jumper downstairs. This screaming, I need to close the window, it's really annoying. I really need to toilet. We are kind of ready to go. Oh yeah. Lady potato potato. Finally, some peace and quiet. Alright, okay. Meeting. Oh my god. What is going on with my hair? Hermione Granger, hello.